Warning, Caffeinated Conquest features adult nerds using adult language. Seriously, don't say we didn't warn you.
I'm gonna have to say yay.
Bing! Murphy Fierro is completely unaffected by your dominate. Furthermore, you know he tried to dominate you.
This motherfucker thinking he's better than me.
Well,
I am appalled, meatball. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help us. This gun is only to persuade. Now
get the fuck out of the car.
let me take the light the place off at least.
do whatever you fucking need. Just take Betty with you.
Wait, why did I gotta go to him?
You wanted to get blown up.
You want to be in this fucking car when it's blown sky high?
You told me not to go with him just a second ago.
When the fuck did I tell you?
When he was coming out!
No.
Don't be putting words in my mouth.
Flying off the handle, Miss Boop. Look, I gotta take care of some business here. I need you to go with Meatball. He's gonna take you to safety. I don't know what's gonna happen right now after I start this shit. So, let's drive down the street. Hopefully there's a bar. Pick up a couple bottles of booze and leave you guys there. No one will be implicated except for me.
Again.
I promise.
Alright, Spaghetti, you know more than we do.
You alright with this? Are you down, Carlo?
I suppose so.
Don't you dominate me again. I love you, Meatball. I love you.
I'm gonna miss your spaghetti.
I don't want to watch another friend die.
I don't want to.
Alright, so we will drive.
I guess this friend would be like.
I would like you to roll intelligence occult for me real quick.
Is this a good idea?
Oh, that's the roll I needed. What was this one? Pretty sure.
That was an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could ask Murphy Fierro for something that might be a fetter of his. Summon him back from the grave. Which I think
Oh my god, no!
He's like, is this a needle? Let me blow shit up, let me blow shit up. It's a heroin needle that says like, let me blow shit up, let me blow shit up.
It's a gerbil.
Yeah.
You want gerbils?
Or sunglasses that part, I think. I don't know.
What else could I give him?
Oh, you don't have to honor the request at all. It's just, this is a thought that he had.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of fetish do I have?
What would be
What's important to you in life?
What's important to me in life?
Yes.
Just hand him a rock of fucking heroin.
It's a heroin needle.
Yeah. So I was thinking the heroin
The
needle.
kit.
My glasses?
I think the heroin kit is probably number one.
Okay, the heroin kit is what I would probably give you. Look, I already shot a couple gerbils up, so I should be good for a few days.
If you survive this, I'll tell you a story.
You hold on to this. We proceed to the bar,
Okay.
wherever it may be.
A couple blocks down, there's a seedy looking bar. It's not much. And it's just a little while from closing because it's about past 1 in the morning at this point. You get to the bar, You walk in, there's a lonely bartender, completely bald and with a big bushy white beard, minding his own business as he mops the booze and the tears of drunks off of his bar one more time for the night. There's one big fat loser sitting on one of the bar stools in the corner, and the rest of the bar seems to be empty tonight. A ceiling fan creaks slowly. Or some really shitty honky-tonk plays on a half-busted jukebox in the back.
Barkeep.
Evening, son.
Round for the end of the night for my friends.
What are you having?
The most flammable shit you got.
Any moonshine?
I got something. Put hair on your chest, son.
Yo, just give me the whole bottle. Slap down 10 on the table.
Mighty generous of you, son. You looking to forget troubles or start them?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about arson?
I'll put down another 5. Be like, take care of my friends until you close up, eh? I look
I
at
think
Betty
I can do that.
and I look at Carlo. Like, don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
My car.
Look, I know this is the only car you got, and if you truly feel like you need to stop me, you should stop me now. But don't you fucking stop me.
But don't do it.
I try my best to stop you. But, no, I can probably do something else, but
You do what you need to
I
do.
got your feta already. I'll be good.
You be good. All right.
I'll keep you close to my heart when you pass on, man.
Not too close. That shit'll take you for a ride. All right, so I will go to the parking lot with my bottle of booze. I will let the scene go back to them while I prepare an idea as to how I will rig this bitch.
Okay. So we go back to the trio. Unfortunately, because of the evening's occurrences, you are about an hour behind Jeremy McNeil. You eventually do arrive at La Rosa de España restaurant. And it looks completely dead for the night. All the lights are off except for a pale orange glow somewhere in the back, shining through the blinds that are drawn. You don't see any cars or anything out front.
We should investigate. Is there a back door?
Is there a basement?
Is there an open back door?
No basement. There's probably a kitchen entrance, yes.
I'll take that.
I'll keep the car running.
Okay, so you're sitting in the car. You keep it running. You guys go around to the back. There's this really dirty, dingy alleyway covered in trash. There's a rusted out dumpster pushed up against one wall, and you see this, like, sort of what used to be light blue, but the paint has peeled from exposure and faded from sunlight. And rivulets of rust run down it in deep, long, jagged stalactites. Sure.
It's stalactites, stalagmites.
Woo, I did it right. Okay.
So, I guess try to see if the door's open.
It is locked.
Burn it down. It's all we know.
Nobody has locked it.
I rammed the car to the front.
Door's locked. Oh, okay.
The car's door's unlocked.
Explosives are always the key to the lock.
I'll look at the door. What do you want to do?
Aren't you the assassin? Shouldn't you know how to get in and out of buildings?
They don't have. Is there a sunroof?
Too many?
Punch through the glass.
I'll tell you that kind of door.
Yeah, there's like a glass storefront towards the front. But the kitchen entrance, no, it's just flat wall, stiff metal.
I don't want to break a window. Let's That's not nice. That's vandalism.
Yeah, that's crossing the line.
I'm okay with murder. I'm okay with kidnapping.
Speaking of which, what happened to that guy you knocked out?
And I'm sure he's fine. I will not tolerate vandalism.
Did you just leave them in a pile?
Yeah.
Or did you put them in a trunk?
I mean, yeah. That's just open it and I throw them in, and they go into this like nth dimension.
So if he's not dead, he's just gonna wake up surrounded by 3 dead bodies.
3 very bloody dead bodies.
Yeah, that's if he wakes up though. Like I don't know if he's gonna like die.
Like when pipes collapsed.
Like he
He's paralyzed, probably. Because we hit him in the neck so hard.
he needs medical attention.
Someone's gonna get a nice surprise when they open their trunk.
Why is my trunk so back heavy? Ah!
He gets implicated for quadruple murder.
But he doesn't want that. So what he does is decides to just ram it into a building and burn it.
He opens it, sees the 3 dead bodies, and the one guy and just finishes it off so he can hide the body somewhere.
All right. Okay. Are you strong enough to just like break the lock? I like to be quietest.
Quietus.
I'll shoot the lock.
You basically blow a hole straight through the door. From within the bubble, you can hear the ting 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 ricochet of the bullet tinging off something metal, and there's now a smoking hole right beneath the door handle.
Does the stray bullet hit either of us?
Oh, that'd be fun.
It's probably Jack.
If it hit me, I would have just put it back.
Here at Aperture, we fired the whole bullet.
After you.
And I'll walk in.
Okay. You still have your quietus up. The kitchen is pitch dark.
And just for good measure, obfuscate.
I don't know if you can use obfuscate if Byrick Ash can see.
Don't look at me.
I am shy.
I'm looking at you.
It's just like, you just look up like a foot.
Where does he crouch?
We enter stealth mode.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's the scene when we walk in? Just
The kitchen is spick and span. All of the dishes look like they're hung up for the night. However, you do smell. You're not quite sure what it is, but it's definitely some sort of ethnic cuisine. I don't know if you necessarily be able to place it as Spanish. But there was something.
beans and rice.
There was something cooked here very recently. Again, it's 1:30 in the morning right now. The sign on the outside says this place closes at 8. But so the smell still does linger in the air, but it looks like the kitchen is basically reset, ready to be used tomorrow. The pots and pans are hanging from the ceiling. The stove has been wiped down completely. Everything else is put away. There's no ingredients out, nothing.
Let's go see what that smell is. Do I smell what the rock is cooking?
Why don't you roll perception awareness?
Can I do that too?
Sure.
I got 2 successes.
Mm-hmm. Tell you what, let's call it an 8. What was your highest?
An 8?
Uh-huh.
My highest was a 7.
Okay, then you can't quite place it.
2 successes.
2 successes at an 8?
Yeah.
Over the choking smell.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1 success.
Over the choking smell of the food, there's a tangy, coppery, rich scent in the air. It smells like blood. It's not blood, though, because you know what blood smells like. You've painted the walls with it just recently.
I still have it on me.
This isn't quite blood, but you do recognize it as kindred vitae. Vitae of a very powerful kindred. We killed McNeil.
Well, yeah.
Let's go see what that is.
So there's one of those like swingy doors that leads out of the kitchen into the restaurant proper.
Okay, the little window.
Is there anyone else in here?
No,
Okay.
kitchen's empty.
Where's the basement?
No basement.
I don't believe you. There's a vampire here. There's 3 vampires here. It retroactively adds a basement.
It's 5 because there's Slightly Jack also and the other guy. 6 people.
All right.
They're all playing the games.
What happens when we go through the door?
So you push through the door. I'm assuming you still keep your quietness open, right? So you can hear the door squeak, but it doesn't necessarily make a noise. Now you can hear what happens outside of your bubble, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So like I said, the restaurant is completely pitch dark except what looks like a lantern or a candle sort of throwing light from the center. And from where you're at in the kitchen, around a corner, you can hear what almost sounds like a wet squishing noise. Almost rhythmic and repetitive. Squish, 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 squish. And then like a kerplunk.
Someone's having a good night tonight.
Squish, squish, squish.
Let's try to find the light switch. Those are things, right?
Yeah.
What's the last guy to get a
Sure you want to announce your presence?
You do see the light switches sort of like behind the main register towards the front, but it does look like whatever is causing the noise is doing so over here. You would have to pass by it anyway.
All right. No, we'll see it.
All right. As you turn, you see what appears to be a young man, maybe 17 years of age or so, somewhere in that ballpark, and appears to be like mopping vigorously. And he screws his face up in consternation and dunks the mop ever harder into a bucket. And then squish, 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 clunk, 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 squish, 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 squish.
There's no more of this place?
Huh?
Like this is the entirety of the building?
Yeah. It's one big room.
There's no other doors?
Well, there's the door to the front, but other than that, no. And there was a cold freezer in the kitchen, but if you want to pop in and look in there, it's just food.
And it's not the prince?
The person that you see mopping, no, it is not the prince. The prince is an old dude.
Would you like to ask him the questions?
Oh, I have a question and answers right here.
Preferably without killing him.
We do need to know where our friend is. Associate. He's something.
Sponsor.
I am staying at his place.
It might be your place now.
Yeah.
Alright, I got an upgrade.
You were staying at his place. It's no longer his place.
It's mine now.
No, I know what I'll do. There's gonna be more, but fuck it. YOLO. I'm gonna walk to the front and unlock and open the door and wave in Margazan's.
So you sort of like throw the key is still in the lock. You throw back the lock with a loud click and push it open with the rattling of blinds. And as you do that, the young kid mopping turns around and goes, "Whoa!" and attempts to hold the mop out to defend himself. And
How did I miss you?
Who are you?
Did I already see the waving?
Huh?
Well, yeah,
If you completely ignore his protest and wave him in, then yes.
Yeah.
Turning off the car and getting in. Stepping inside the front door.
Okay. You can't let him in here.
I just did.
But you're not allowed.
Cash very much does what he pleases.
Who are you?
But within the impeccableness of absolute manners. For the most part.
I'm gonna turn on the lights.
Who are you?
I'm gonna close the door and lock it behind me.
I'm gonna stand in front of the kitchen doors.
He sort of like falls to his knees and raises his hands. If this is a robbery, they already cleaned out the cash register. He starts reaching in his pants and pulls out like $7.
I take out one of the 20s from the dead man and throw it at him. I don't need your money. We're not here for money. Do I sort of notice what's going on?
Yeah, you can see him mopping up what looks like this huge blood stain that's sort of staining this like hard tile floor. And as you look around, the tables, the chairs, the ceiling fan is just completely sodden, spattered with blood, covered.
I'm gonna sort of. Does it taste like Scotsman?
Oh yeah, you can tell.
I have Auspex now.
Let's call that Wits Occult.
Tastes like hot.
The one thing I don't have. The one knowledge.
I do.
2 successes.
This is definitely Brujah blood.
Do I know McNeil's a Brujah? If he is or not?
I don't know that you do.
Okay.
But you do know the Prince is Toreador.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not his blood.
I look at the young man and be like,
I actually think we did ask him what his clan was.
Actually, maybe you did. So then, yes.
nah. I take it this belongs to a middle-aged Scotsman. Well, McNeil looks like he's in his 20s, right?
Let's see what Los Angeles by Night says.
No. Haven't you seen Highlander?
You know, somebody,
Looks like Adam.
Mobius Method, shout out, commented asking when you guys got Connor McLeod as a storyteller. Okay, where are you? Right here. Parent age, mid-20s.
Okay, did a 20-year-old Scotsman come in here and get his blood thrown everywhere?
Okay, look, I don't know exactly what happened. I'm just a waiter. This guy, right, this old dude, he comes in every once in a while, and we stay open late for him, and you know, they keep some staff on hand. They keep a cook. He never eats anything, but they keep a cook. I guess his dates eat. You know, they had me, the waiter, to serve him. You know, they keep staff, and he was sitting. He wasn't eating, but he was talking with this woman. I swear to God, he like bit her on the neck or something, and it was fucking disgusting. But she looked like she was having fun. So, who am I to say? Anyway, the door flies open, and this fucking guy with long hair just storms in, mad as a hornet, and they sent all of the staff out, and it was just the old guy and, you know, his entourage, and I don't know what happened. I heard laughter, I heard what sounded like a lot of banging and thudding, and we were basically told to look the other way while his cronies carried something out the back door. When I came out, this place was covered in blood. I was told to clean up and go home. I swear to God, that's all I know.
Where's your phone?
And he sort of like points.
Thank you. I'm like, you can do with the boy what you wish. I'm just gonna use the phone real quick. I would request the noise be kept to a minimum. So, I have quite a few Anarch connections. How many numbers do I have? How many people do I think I could readily contact?
I believe I gave you a list when we first started.
Yes, you did. So is it 4-star Anarch? Is it mostly the well-known people I would know?
Anarch status is not how many people
Yeah.
you know, it's how many people know you.
Okay.
I mean, you could probably get a hold of a bunch of fucking, like, common hoods if you really wanted to.
You go to the last round. That's where we left off with the other Anarchs.
I assume Jack and Tommy followed, but, I don't know, I was kind of focusing on you guys, so they're there if you want them.
Sure. So, Jack, Tommy. Is there a phone book nearby?
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and call the last round and ask for Mr. Nines Rodriguez. Nines Rodriguez?
Nina. Nina? I said, hey, Nina.
Sure. The gruff bartender eventually passes you the phone. Nines.
I'm like, well, interesting change of events here. Mark Zantz, of course.
Bigwig, what's up? You speak to McNeil yet?
Yes, and he went to go talk to the prince and prince apparently beat the crap out of him in his restaurants in front of all of his cronies and carried him somewhere to I do not know where. We questioned the waiter, and I'm pretty sure he's dead at this point.
I'm pretty sure he's dead. Okay, he's dead.
Hey, what do you mean dead?
Ah, I see Buyer Cash has done nothing to you.
I'll leave it up to the assassin to decide his fate.
He didn't do anything. Yeah. I'll look at him, as I say. You probably don't want us coming back. Don't make us come back.
I don't know who you are. You just showed up. I didn't know you were coming right now.
Well, that man's alright, but you don't want to see either of us.
Who are you?
Hey, I'm Batman.
Let's keep this entire scenario between us.
Just tell him to keep cleaning. Keep cleaning. We're not even here.
Do you say just sort of leaning? You missed a spot.
I guess the blood on my shirt.
What are you? Shoot him in the foot.
I got the blood on my
Look.
shirt.
I'll leave right now. I don't know what the fuck happened here tonight. This place is covered in blood. I don't want to be a part of this. I'll take your word for it that I don't want to see you guys again. I'll fucking walk out, man.
Well, before you do that, could you take the keys, because you need to lock up.
Whatever you say.
Okay.
He'll fucking like, you'll see him like go outside, lock the door in a hurry, throw them at the window, and run.
Well, that man's gonna be fired.
Or you're just like, what terrible service.
Hello, Bigway, you there?
Yeah, I don't know where Mr. McNeil has been taken, but likely Elysium or wherever it is the prince likes to keep people he likes to torture.
Son of a bitch. God.
He was upset about what I told him. What happened to the three.
So this is your fault.
Not necessarily. I informed him of what happened. And he decided that the prince needed to do something about this rather than let his little crony toreadors beat people willy-nilly. Specifically kindred who just are of different ethnicities such as ourselves.
McNeil's a good man. We can't just leave him there.
No, probably not.
Look, I'll get a hold of
So we need a Storm Elysium.
It says it's already on fire.
I'll get a hold of who I can. We'll fan out and search the city for McNeil. How do I get a hold of you?
Carry pretty. One day.
Go to McNeil's place.
You can typically leave a message either at Mr. Louis Fortier's house or McNeil's house. It's where I've been keeping residence.
Who?
You can just leave a message at McNeil's house to his staff.
All right.
I need like 5 dots in animals.
For your pigeons. Okay, how does Smiling Jack take this?
Smiling Jack is pissed and starts throwing tables through the windows.
Well, I asked for quiet. Do I have Salvador's number? I know I did have
Salvador doesn't have a
phone. Okay. What about Mr. Crispus Attucks?
Crispus Attucks.
I know he's not on here, but I did have him written down.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he's in town yet, actually.
Okay,
So that's a little faux pas.
that's
They
okay.
don't enter until a little bit later.
Carry pretty.
What about Miss Arena? Or is Nine's gonna call her?
Nines and Arena are tight. He'll get a hold of her.
Okay, that's all the important people other than Salvador.
Man, if the prince likes this place so much, I say we fuck it up. Wait. I say we light it on fire.
Go ahead. You can use the cart. No. I was gonna say you could use the cart. It seems to be a thing people do. We might need it to get around.
Hey, where's the passion in that? Where's the craftsmanship? I'll show you how to light an arson.
I'm going to leave.
I'm just gonna sort of brush some glass out of the front window out of the way and step out. Please show us your artistry.
I walk out as well.
Eventually, you do see like flickering orange glows begin to overtake the paintings on the walls and some of the wooden furniture lights up like a Christmas tree.
No, he's definitely getting fired.
Wait,
You were
he's-
supposed to mop a fire started. Everything should have been wet.
All right, me and Nines don't exactly travel in the same circles, but I'll see who I can get a hold of too.
Very well. I have done my best.
There was nothing I could do.
I'll try to get a hold of Mr. Fortier, see what he thinks about this. Preferably from a different building. This one's about to be on fire. Well, gentlemen, what do you think we should do now?
We should go see where our potential friend would be. Sponsor.
I guess it would be, well, I'm assuming the Prince's Havens aren't common knowledge,
No.
but Elysium seems like a good bet.
So let's head there.
We're heading to Elysium.
So we switch back to Murphy Fierro.
Murphy Fierro is a few blocks down the road from Elysium.
Yeah, just about.
And he's just sitting there in the car, gerbling one hand.
Are you talking to it?
Bottle of moonshine on the dashboard with a rag just stuffed in it.
You gotta talk to that gerbil before you kill it. Use your animalism.
We're gonna go to the gas station, just like put it inside the vehicle.
Yeah, well, my idea was there was a couple of ideas. So
Do them all.
do them all. All right, cool. All right, so I will be doing the gas station thing.
The gas station thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gas station, and I'm just gonna fucking douse the inside of this fucking car. Just,
I'll buy you a new car, Adam.
Okay.
the trunk, fucking just cover it, whatever the fuck, right?
His mom gave him this car.
You can put like just like $8 of gasoline.
Actually,
Actually, no, wait. We
What is
got
he,
rations.
Rockefeller?
I will take some tape.
You can still buy gas, though.
Yeah.
It was just highly discouraged you buy a lot of it.
No, I'll hold on to the fucking Molotov.
Then while you're inside the building, you're like,
Well, all right. So here's what I have to do. This is what I want to pull off. You tell me how the rolls shake out. I want to accelerate towards the front of this place. Jump the fuck out. Wait till it goes through the front, and open fire on it.
Are you gonna try to hit the Molotov?
No, I'm gonna hit the car. Molotov's coming afterwards.
What are you gonna aim for the car? Because the car is not naturally explosive. The only way you
The
would
car's
aim-
covered in gasoline.
Yeah, but you would have to cause a spark, and I'm not sure if you can reliably use a bullet to cause a spark. You'd have to
Okay.
get lucky.
Then,
You can buy a lighter.
all right. I will buy a lighter, I guess, as well.
You don't have a lighter for your heroin spoon?
I guess there would be a lighter for that. I have a lighter.
Or at least a match?
It's probably a lighter because you got to set it down and put the spoon over it.
Oh, research.
Right. So
Research.
research. So here's how I prepare myself. I'm gonna do my driving, jump out. This thing's gonna ram through the front. I'm gonna light this thing, chuck it through the fucking front, and just open fire, making sure whatever happens happens. And then pray to Beelzebub. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know McNeil's in there. My bad.
Do what you gotta do, bro.
Yeah, you don't know.
Prepare.
We don't know that.
That is the plan.
For sure.
This is what I'm going to be pulling off as I brood and I'm staring at the fucking gerbil, just going over all these things in my head.
Like, how am I gonna do this?
Speak to it, Bob. Use your animalism.
You know what, little man? I really like you.
Yeah, it sort of turns and
If we make it through this, I'm going to keep you around.
You're gonna
name it.
fool
What's its name?
I don't know what to name it. Momo?
Percival.
Percival? Archimedes? I don't know.
Just give it a fancy Greek name.
Little meatball.
literally. Say I'm a big dribble now. I sold the car to
If it survives, you gotta cool it.
I got to Google my little hamster. You just take it easy, little buddy. So I stuff it in my pocket. And I look at the front of this place. I make sure I have my equipment at the ready. Make sure that I have the jar of shit nice and secured to me. And I begin by accelerating.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll to jump out. What I will have you do is roll percentiles with me to see if bashing down the front doors will generate a spark that ignites the car.
Otherwise, it's gonna look real stupid, real fast.
26.
26. So, pow! It barrels open through the doors. You roll out. Give me dexterity firearms, diff 9. Is that what you have for dex
I'm
firearms?
sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A whole lot of yes.
So Hollywood style, you roll out, pulling your service revolver, bracing it on your wrist with the gerbil clutched tightly in one hand, squirming for dear fucking life away from this madman. Bang! 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 It clicks. This huge hurtling metal fireball rams down the central hall, smashes into the wall, and just erupts into a pile of flames. You hear this alarm go off in the museum, and the panicked voices of guards as they run from both sides, one on each side, to point and shout at each other and essentially panic. Chaos breaks fucking out. One turns out the door and sees you standing there with a fucking gun.
Is it the same one that saw
I
me
throw my
crying?
fucking Molotov at him and aim it.
I thought you could tell another gerbil. Promises were made to be broken.
I throw the Molotov directly at him and take fire.
Okay. That's gonna be Dex Athletics.
Is it the same guy that saw me crying?
Athletics.
No, he's on the outside.
I visualize my friends crying, Betty being sad, everyone drinking. The strife I have put my friends through.
Where Betty's probably trying to drink alcohol.
Difficulty
6.
4 successes.
You don't even have to shoot it. You just sling it right at his head, and he erupts in flames. Ah! And fucking throws himself to the ground, trying to put him out.
I then
Somebody runs up with a fire extinguisher. Shh, shh. But the flames aren't going out because they're fucking accelerated.
I use chemistry.
I need a fucking humanity roll from you.
Oh fuck yeah!
Like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you pass.
6.
No.
Oh,
You're not rolling
consciousness?
Yes.
Please pass, Bob. Justify this to yourself.
9/7.
Yeah, you're fucking... How do you justify this?
I justify this by I already know what's going down. I know deep in my heart that I don't like these fucking assholes. You know, this has been my plight from the beginning. Fuck the guys who brought me here. And once I met the Anarch Revolution, they were the type of people that I wanted to, resound with when it comes to being a vampire. I don't give you his hand. Alright, I finally got to throw my Molotov. I look at the burning fire and the chaos that I've created, and I smile.
You just get the whole I have become death.
I think of Lucas in my mind. Think of all those poor souls that were left dead in alleys, the women, the hookers, the fucking schlemiels, where I could not help them. But tonight, I have done my part in my mind.
And that's when you guys roll up. And you see Murphy Fierro standing outside the art museum with flames billowing out of the doorway.
Did you hear about what happened to McNeil? I say rolling down the window.
Nah, boss, I just got here.
Oh, the prince captured him. He's probably in there.
Well,
Well, they're running out now.
I'm just gonna look at you, just like.
now, we can spin this, guys, I promise. He's still in there being captured by them, so if he dies, it's their fault. Anarchy Revolution's still on! Right?
Well, it's not a guarantee he's in there.
It's not a guarantee.
What is Smiling Jack doing?
Smiling Jack lit the place on fire and fucked off.
Oh, he fucked off? Never mind.
Yeah, he's not with you anymore.
What an asshole. Alright.
That's right.
No, there's 2 places on fire. To be fair, you're not the first person that started a fire tonight. Smiling Jack beat you to it. I can't blame you.
I'm not too worried about it.
You all seem to be uncontrollable savages.
Carlo and Betty are a little bit farther down the street. I don't know who else is gonna fucking come out of this place, but who's willing to go in there to find fucking Mister?
You want to run inside a burning building.
Is a vampire?
No, I do not. I feel like letting it burn to the ground, but my friend just informed me that we have a ally on the inside.
How long is it going to take for this entire place to burn down?
I was gonna say, can I tell to see how well these flames are gonna spread?
I would like. I don't think that's quite problem solver. Let's call this intelligence science.
I knew I should have put some in science. It's okay, I made the roll. I'm gonna have to buy some science and occult today. God fucking damn it. Nope. That was a 2.
It's on fire, boss. You have no idea. Fire's fire.
Can we hear any voices, any screams still coming out of there?
Yeah, the guy you lit the fuck on fire, and the shh, 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 and the fire extinguisher. Somebody tries to put him out.
You should not do that.
Hey, did you bring that tall fucker with the guns?
Hey.
I wouldn't call him a fucker.
I'm sorry. Ash. And does he get out of the car?
Do you pull
You
it?
just put the gun out the window?
He just gets out of the moonroof.
It makes him move.
Shove the barrel in his mouth through the window.
Are there? Can I try to tell if there's any obfuscated? What do you call them? Nosferatu nearby?
Yes, you can.
Oh, damn it.
What?
I forgot about that.
You did?
I tried to put it out of my mind.
That's a terrible idea.
And now we're all implicated.
No.
No.
I refuse. If they were there, they would have seen you do it.
I'm proud of that.
I wonder how that Toreador is going to feel about this.
Which one?
The one that
You might reignite her spark.
the one that met you and was severely
Hollis?
disappointed.
Oh, her?
Okay, when a vampire tries to use his heightened perceptions, knows a kindred hit with an obfuscate. She detects the subject's presence of her Auspex rating is higher than his obfuscate. And she succeeds a perception awareness roll difficulty equals 7 minus the number of dots by which her Auspex exceeds obfuscate. Roll diff 7. Conversely, if the target's obfuscate outranks her Auspex, he remains undiscovered. If the 2 ratings are equal, both characters make a resisted roll of perception awareness against manipulation subterfuge. Obfuscate user difficulty for both rolls is 7, and the character with the most successes wins. Go ahead and roll it.
I'm going to spend a willpower.
Okay. So your diff is 7.
2 successes.
You turn on your heightened senses, and the glow of the flames becomes almost unbearable to you as it just sort of like overloads you almost. But as your Auspex sweeps, you can see the mangled, charring form, and you can actually see the guy's skin splinter, crack, blacken, peel away as he's bathed by the flames, and you can see each little puff coming out of the fire extinguisher as he tries desperately to put his colleague out. As you sweep the buildings, you try pressing your eyes in between the slats of the boarded up windows. You try scanning the rooftops, you try scanning the block around, you do not see any obfuscated presences.
Well, if we're being watched, they're doing extremely well, but as far as I can tell, nobody's been implicated yet.
Is there another way to hit the building besides a burning front door?
I do think we should try to eliminate as many people in there as possible.
We're gonna have
No,
to
let's
make...
try to get our friend out first.
Yeah.
That's gonna,
But any opposition is free game to kill at this point, I believe.
I can't say no to that. That's fair.
Do I know? I've been to Elysium a few times already. Is there any other way other than the currently burning entrance?
Maybe. Now, as to whether or not it's boarded up is another story. There's probably like a service entrance or something around the back.
I recommend we look first. Go to the service entrance, see if it's boarded up, kick it open if it is.
Car drive.
Drive another car through it. Yes.
Another fire car. Another fire truck.
There's no exits.
No, who's coming along?
I will go.
If you enjoyed watching us, like and subscribe. Or if you want to support us financially, buy Shav's books. They're on Amazon. They're on Amazon Kindle. And
Social media links down below.
social media links down below. And enjoy the rest of your content.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Enjoy the rest of your
Put all of it in your mouth.
Enjoy.
Enjoy the rest of our content. I mean, yes.
The hot throbbing content. Yeah.
No?
We need to put that on a t-shirt.
Enjoy your hot
Fresh, hot,
throbbing
throbbing content.
The other thing I was gonna probably say is like and subscribe. If not, we'll blow up your house.
No.
That'll be considered a threat, and I can't. And then that's gonna be up to me. So yeah.
A legal advisor said I can't say that.
Like my legal advisor said I can't tell you guys that,
What I
but
can say is I will fucking find you.